The next topic is hydroelectric power, same as hydropower plants. Hydropower plants. Another traditional sources of energy was the kinetic energy of flowing water or the potential energy of water at a height. Hydropower plants convert, underline, potential energy of falling water into electricity. Since there are very few waterfalls which could be used as a source of potential energy, hydropower plants are associated with dams. In the last century, a large number of dams were built all over the world. As we can see from figure 14.1, the next figure on the next page, a quarter of energy requirement in India is met by hydropower plant. 14.1, yes, in the pie chart, the first one, pie chart we have seen. Let us go back to that. Here, hydro, the yellow brownish, okay. So they are talking about this much part of our India is using the hydropower plant. Quarter of our energy requirement in India is met by hydropower plant. Now figure is there. You know about hydropower plant, it works on water, the force of water. Water fall down on turbine moves and make a dynamo. The generator is converting it into electricity and we are using it. So 14.3, the schematic view of a hydropower plant. What things are there? Reservoir, then sluice gates, opening gates, okay. Then when it opens, the turbine moves. When turbine moves, there is a generator and powerhouse is there. Power lines are coming out from the powerhouse, and then this water is going to the river. But what do we need? The water should fall from a good height. In order to produce hydroelectricity, high-rise dams are constructed on the river to obstruct the flow of water and thereby collect water in a larger reservoirs. The water level rises, and in this process the kinetic energy of flowing water gets transformed into potential energy. The water from the high level in the dam is carried through pipes to the turbine at the bottom of the dam. Since the water in the reservoir would be refilled each time it rains, hydropower is a renewable source of energy. We would not have to worry about hydroelectricity sources getting used up the way fossil fuels would get finished one day. But construction, now we know the advantage, but some limitations are there. So what are the limitations? But construction of big dams have certain problems associated with it. The dams can be constructed only, so you can make bracket and you can write down heading limitations of hydropower plant. The dams can be constructed only in a limited number of places, preferably in the higher terrains. Larger area of agricultural land and human habitation are to be sacrificed as they get submerged. Large ecosystems are destroyed when submerged under the water in dams. The vegetation which is submerged rots under anaerobic conditions and gives rise to large amount of methane, which is also a greenhouse gas. It creates the problem of satisfactory rehabilitation of displaced people. Opposition to the construction of Tehri Dam, please underline, two dams are coming. Tehri Dam on the river Ganga and Sardar Sarovar project on the river Narmada are due to such problem. Improvement in the technology for using conventional sources of energy. Conventional sources, biomass. This is a figure of biomass. Wind energy. Okay, here two are given. We mentioned earlier that wood has been used as a fuel for a long time. If we can ensure that enough trees are planted, a continuous supply of firewood can be assured. You must also be familiar with the use of cow dung cakes as a fuel. Given the large livestock population in India, this can be also assure us a steady source of fuel, since these fuels are plant and animals products. The source of these fuels is said to be biomass. You can underline. These fuels, however, do not produce much heat on burning, and a lot of smoke is given out when they are burned. Therefore, technological inputs to improve the efficiency of these fuels are necessary. When wood is burned in a limited supply of oxygen, water and volatile material present in it get removed and charcoal is left behind as the residue. Please underline this line. Charcoal burns without flames, is comparatively smokeless and has higher heat generation efficiency. Similarly, cow dung, various plants material like the residue after harvesting the crops. Vegetable waste and sewage are decomposed in absence of oxygen to give biogas. Since the starting material is mainly cow dung, underline, it is popularly known as gobar gas. Biogas is produced in plant as shown in figure 14.4. And this figure you have to by heart also. You have to draw in your notebook schematic diagram of biogas plant. And how it is, you have to explain it. The plant has a dome-like structure built with bricks, a slurry. As you can see, dome, okay, गोल shape होता है. The slurry of cow dung and water is made in the moving tank from where it is fed into the digester. The digester is a sealed chamber in which there is no oxygen. Anaerobic microorganisms that do not require oxygen decompose or break down complex compounds of the cow dung slurry. It takes a few days for the decomposition process to be complete and generate gases like methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen and hydrogen sulfide. The biogas is stored in the gas tank above the digester from which they are drawn through pipes for use. And from the figure you can make out, biogas is an excellent fuel as it contains, please underline, up to 75% of methane. It burns without smoke, leaves no residue like ash in wood, charcoal and coal burning. Its heating capacity is high. Biogas is also used for lighting. The slurry left behind is removed periodically and used as excellent manure because it is the cow dung. Rich in nitrogen and phosphorus, the large-scale utilization of biogas and sewage material provides a safe and efficient method of waste disposal besides supplying energy and manure. Do you think the biogas is a renewable source of energy? Yes. Next one is wind energy. A windmill. In class 9, how unequal heating of landmass and water bodies by solar radiation generates air movement and causes winds to blow. This kinetic energy of the wind can be used to do work. This energy was harnessed by windmills in the past to do mechanical work. For example, in a water lifting pump, the rotatory motion of windmill is utilized to lift water from a well. Today, wind energy is also used to generate electricity. A windmill essentially consists of a structure similar to a large electric fan that is erected at some height on a rigid support. That figure you can see. To generate electricity, the rotatory motion of the windmill is used to turn the turbine of the electric generator. The output of a single windmill is quite small and cannot be used for commercial purposes. Therefore, a number of windmills are erected over a large area, which is known as wind energy farm. The energy output of each windmill in a farm is coupled together एक साथ इकट्ठा करके to get electricity on a commercial scale. Here, interesting note is that Denmark is called the country of winds. More than 25% of the electricity needs are generated through a vast network of windmills. In terms of total output, Germany is the leader, while India is ranked 5th in harnessing wind energy for the production of electricity. It is estimated that nearly 45,000 megawatt of electrical power can be generated in India can be generated if India's wind potential is fully exploited. The largest wind energy farm has been established near Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu and it generates 380 megawatt of electricity. Wind energy is an environment-friendly and efficient source of renewable energy. It requires no recurring expenses for the production of electricity, but there are many limitations in harnessing wind energy. Firstly, wind energy farms can be established only at those places where wind blows for a greater part of the year. The wind speed should be underlined. These are the limitations. The wind speed should also be higher than 15 km per hour to maintain the required speed of the turbine. Furthermore, there should be some backup facilities like storage cells to take care of the energy needs during a period when there is no wind. Establishment of wind energy farms requires large area of land. For a 1 megawatt generator, the farm needs about 2 hectares of land. This full paragraph you have to underline or make bracket. The initial cost of establishment of the farm is quite high. Moreover, since the tower and blades are exposed to the vagaries of nature like rain, sun, storm and cyclone, they need a high level of maintenance. ऑल्टरनेटिव और नॉन कन्वेंशनल सोर्सेज ऑफ एनर्जी. ऑल्टरनेटिव हम कौन सा यूज़ कर सकते हैं अगर रिन्यूएबल नहीं है तो. विथ टेक्नोलॉजिकल प्रोग्रेस आवर डिमांड फॉर एनर्जी इंक्रीजेस डे बाई डे. आवर लाइफ स्टाइल्स आर ऑल्सो चेंजिंग. वी यूज़ मशीन्स टू डू मोर एंड मोर of our task. Our basic requirements are also increasing as industrialization improves our living standards. So this activity no need to see. As our demand for energy increases, we need to look for more and more sources of energy. We could develop the technology to use the available or known sources of energy more efficiently and also look to new sources of energy. Any new source of energy we seek to exploit would need specific devices developed with that source in mind. We shall now look at some latest sources of energy that we seek to tap and the technology designed to capture and store energy from that source. Solar energy, solar cooker, and we get energy from sea. The first one is solar energy. So we say solar energy. The sun has been radiating an enormous amount of energy at present rate of for nearly 5 billion years and will continue radiating at that rate for about 5 billion years more. Only a small part of solar energy reaches the outer layer of the Earth's atmosphere. Nearly half of it is absorbed while passing through the atmosphere and the rest reaches the Earth's surface. India is lucky to receive solar energy for greater part of the year. That you can read and how much kilowatt hour we are getting. Here solar cooker they are showing, and you know solar cooker well from the small classes. Okay, black portion is there inside the box. They paint black so that they can absorb more heat. Mirror is kept to reflect the heat. Glass sheet is kept so that the heat does not come out. The heat is produced inside the box is used to cook the food and sun rays being reflected. Okay, so that is only given here. So you can read that. Solar cells panel. Solar cells panel, many in the fields you can see solar cell panels. It is easy to see that these devices are useful only at certain times during the day. This limitation of using solar energy is overcome by using solar cells that convert solar energy into electricity. A typical cell develops a voltage, please underline 0.5 to 1 volt, and can produce about 0.7 watt of electricity when exposed to the sun. A large number of solar cells are combined in an arrangement called solar cell panel that can deliver enough electricity for practical use. The principal advantage associated with the solar cells are that they have no moving part, require little maintenance, and this is the advantage. You make bracket and write down advantage, and work quite satisfactorily without the use of any focusing device. Another advantage is that they can be set up in remote and inaccessible hamlets of very sparsely inhabited areas in which laying of a power transmission line may be expensive and not commercially viable. Silicon, what is made up of a solar cell? Silicon, which is used for making solar cell, is abundant in nature, but availability of special grade silicon for making solar cell is limited. The entire process of manufacture is still very expensive. This is also one type of limitation. Silver, used for interconnection of the cells in the panel, further adds to the cost. Costly हो जाता है जब उसको हम बनाते हैं. In spite of the high cost and low efficiency, solar cells are used for many scientific and technological applications. Artificial satellites and space probes like Mars orbiters use solar cells as the main source of energy. Radio or wireless transmission system or TV relay stations in remote locations use solar cell panels. Traffic signals, calculators, and these are the uses. You can make and you can make bracket and write down uses of solar cell panels. Traffic signals, calculators, and many toys are fitted with solar cells. The solar cell panels are mounted on specially designed inclined rooftops so that more solar energy is incident over it. The domestic use of solar cell is, however, limited due to the high cost.